Into the last 16 second legs we go now over the Europa League with some juggernauts on the brink of elimination. Who's going to go through? Who's going to go home? We're going to take a little look. And next. That's right, folks, back once again with another production video. Today we're looking forward to the second legs of the round of 16 in the Europa League, and we'll get to that in a second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button. Your one-stop shop for the Europa League is right here at Blackburn Rovers. Of course, we've got Rovers football, World football, Europa League football, all here, baby, under one rooski. Of course, as we enter the second legs, the likes of Brighton look like they're going to go home. What have we got? Sparta Prague look like they're out. West Ham got a lot of work to do. And, of course, Rangers still in the thick of things heading into this one. We'll get into all of that and more in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. And again, if you're new, subscribe. But whopping 75% of you are unsubscribed. So here we go. Looking back, of course, my picks. Got myself 16 points. Not great in the grand scheme of things. And once again, I didn't fill out the old extra bonuses, which would have done me a world of good. So let's go back and recap the results, then kick it all off with Sporting Lisbon against Atalanta. 1-1 draw was the final score. I went with a 2-1 win for Sporting. Got myself just a point on that. Meanwhile, Qarabağ Leverkusen 2-2 in the end. I with a 2-0 away win for Leverkusen. They've even played my booster on that one, and how stupid do I look on that one. Roma 4-0 winners over Brighton. Now I'm with a 2-0 win. Ain't too shabby right there. Sparta Prague against Liverpool. 5-1 win it was for Liverpool. I went with a 1-1 draw. Again, looks stupid, don't I? Meanwhile, AC Milan 4-2 winners over Slavia Prague. I went with a 2-1 win. Ain't too shabby. Freiburg with a 1-0 win over West Ham. I went with a draw. 1-1 there. Benfica with a 2-2 draw against Rangers. I went with a 2-0 win. Again, look a little bit daft. And Marseille with a 4-0 win over Villarreal. I went with a 2-1 win for Marseille as well. Pretty shitty in regards to me. What about the rest of the gang, though? Well, have a little look at it. It's Maka. 33 points for him. Well done to him this past week. Motta up there with 32. Zuchu Aitam with 31 points. So 826 up there as well. 37-7. Vinny 47. Of course, Offman, la. Then I'm down here. I just had an absolute one to forget. What about the overall leaderboard? Well, take a little look at it. It is Motta still here. 412 points for him. 47, of course, is in second spot. So is up there in the bronze. I'm all the way down into ninth. I need snookers, really, to get myself right back in the thick of things. But it could all change very soon, of course. And, in fact, we haven't got long to wait, of course, because the games are coming at you very soon, of course. So let's get cracking and get these suckers in the bank then, shall we? So here we go. We are looking forward to those Europa League second legs in the last 16 with some zingers, including this one. Slavia Prague against AC Milan. Of course, it looks like it's job done already for Milan with a big 4-2 first leg win. But it could all change, of course, with a cheeky 2-0 or 3-1 win for Slavia Prague. You just don't know. Anyway, they have played each other just the one time, and we'll talk about that shortly. 58% form for Slavia Prague right now. Just one win in the last 4, of course. Up against the AC Milan side, 3 wins on the bounce. 58% form for them. Look at A-OK. This will take place at the Fortuna Arena over in Prague. Of course, the reverse fixture was a 4-2 win for Milan in, of course, the San Siro. That was back on the 7th of March. Slavia Prague responded with a 4-0 win over Teplice in their top flight, with Milan also picking up a win against Empoli most recently. But the odds right here, right now, we've got Slavia Prague 21-10 for the victory, 40-5 is the draw, 23-20 is your away win. Of course, I think it's going to be too much for Slavia Prague to get into this. They'll go for it, but of course, at the expense of losing the game. 2-1 win, and I think Milan will take the points or take the spot into the next round. West Ham United up against Freiburg, of course, coming at you over at the London Stadium. Now, these two sides have played each other 3 times. 2 wins for West Ham, one for Freiburg. No draw so far. The Hammers just one defeat. In fact, one defeat in the last 4 for them. 42% form for them over the last 6. Up against the Freiburg side, 67% form for them right now. Just one defeat in the last 6. Of course, the previous 3 times, of course, include one win for West Ham. That was the last time they played each other in the London Stadium. That was back in the group phase when these two sides locked horns in December. It was a 2-0 win for the Hammers, and that a repeat of that scoreline would see West Ham go through. Meanwhile, the reverse fixture in Germany was a 1-0 win for Freiburg way back when. In fact, West Ham picking up back-to-back wins prior to that defeat in the group stage against Freiburg. Of course, the Hammers on the back of a 2-2 draw against Burnley. Of course, with Freiburg on the back of a 2-1 win over Bochum. Of course, the odds right here, right now, the Hammers coming at you right here, right now, with a 10-7 on for the victory. 40-5 is a draw. 50-4 is your Freiburg. It's a tight one here. Freiburg have the upper hand, so West Ham need to score here. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for the Hammers on this one. But Freiburg are a sticky wicket, and that could cause them some problems heading into this one. Meanwhile, Rangers up against Freiburg, of course, coming at you over at Ibrox. Now, these two sides have played each other 3 times. So 2020, we've got 3 draws out of those 3 matches, of course. Rangers on the back of 75% form for them right now, just 1 defeat in the last 6. Up against the Benfica side, 50% form for them right now, 1-2 lost to and drawn to over the last 6. The previous match in Ibrox was a 2-2 draw way back in November 2020 in the group phase. Meanwhile, the reverse fixture in this head-to-head was a 2-2 draw over in Benfica. Of course, Rangers on the back of a 2-0 win over Hibs. That was, of course, back on the 10th of March. Benfica with a 3-1 win over Estoril over in the Portuguese top flight. The fact that it's in Scotland is a major player here. And the odds right here right now is 9-5 is your Rangers, 11-8 is your Benfica, 11-4 is the draw. Gonna go with a tight one here. Going to give it to Rangers. I am indeed. 2-1 win for Rangers under Clement. They're doing A-OK at the moment. Me on Villarreal are not doing A-OK. They're taking on the Marseille side, who look pretty wicked at the moment. Of course, coming at you very soon at the Estadio de la Salamanca. Of course, played each other 3 times, 2018, nothing for Villarreal, 2 for Marseille, and 1 draw so far. Of course, Villarreal on 67% form for them right now, just 1 defeat in the last 6. Of course, up against the Marseille side, winning 5 on the bounce. Of course, 83% form for them heading into this one. Last time around, over in Marseille, the reverse fixture was a 4-0 win for Marseille. They've yet to play each other over in Spain, so this will be a first occasion. Villarreal on the back of a 3-2 win over Real Betis. Marseille on the back of a 2-0 win over Nantes. They've actually scored, what are we looking at, 11 goals. 15 goals. 15 or 17 goals in the last 5 games combined. Do the math on that then. Of course, coming at you right here, right now, we're looking at Villarreal. 65 for the victory, 3-1 is the draw. 90-10 is your away win. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. Marseille don't really need a bust the gut too much. I think they'll just take it easy. Of course, go with a draw. Meanwhile, Leverkusen against Qarabağ over at Germany. Of course, Qarabağ put Leverkusen on the ropes last time around. Can they, of course, go the distance this time? Of course, if it was to end 0-0, guess what? It would be penalties, I believe. Anyway, they have played each other 3 times in 2023. 2 wins to Leverkusen, nothing for Qarabağ. 1 draw so far. Leverkusen, of course, 92% form for them right now, unbeaten in the last 38 matches. Meanwhile, Qarabağ, 75% form for them right now, unbeaten in the last 5 matches, of course, coming at you over in Leverkusen. Now, they did play each other over in the group phase, of course, and it was a 5-1 win for Leverkusen in Germany. Now, the reverse fixture was a 2-2 draw in Qarabağ in the knockout stages, but Qarabağ also lost against Leverkusen in Qarabağ in the group stages when they played in Azerbaijan. Of course, Leverkusen on the back of a 2-0 win over Wolfsburg. Of course, Qarabağ with a 3-1 win over Zira. The odds right here right now, we've got Leverkusen coming at you 11-2 on for the victory. Red hot favourites 13-2. The draw 12-1 is your long shots. 2-0 win for me. 22% of the vote have gone with that one, and I'm going to be happy as Larry with that. Meanwhile, Atalanta against Sporting Lisbon over in Italy. Of course, this game is easily poised, with 1-1 being the first leg. This is over at the Guay Stadium. Now, these two sides have played each other 3 times, 3-1 1 for Atalanta, nothing for Sporting Lisbon. 2 draws so far. Sporting, unbeaten in the last 6 matches, 75% form for them right now. In fact, they haven't lost in the last 11. Meanwhile, Atalanta, though, winless in 5, 42% form for them right now, looking for their first win in a long time. Of course, the reverse fixture, of course, was a 1-1 draw in Porto, or Sporting, sorry. Slap my wrist there, boys and girls. They did play each other in the group stages. Of course, over in Group D, Atalanta picking up the win in Portugal and also a draw in Italy. So they're coming to this unbeaten against Sporting Lisbon, and if that was to remain the same, they'll probably go through. What are we looking at here? Right, Atalanta on the back of that 2-2 draw against Juventus this past weekend. Good result for them. Sporting with a 3-0 win over Arroca in the Portuguese top flight. The odds right here right now, we've got 11-10 on is your Atalanta, 3-1. The draw, 13-5 is your away win. I might go for an upset here. Going over the 2-1 away win, Sporting Lisbon. They got the pedigree. I think Atalanta will crumble and none the same. Meanwhile, Brighton up against Roma, of course, coming at the Amex. Of course, Brighton's first European adventure. Looks like it's going to come to an end here. Of course, played each other just the 1 time. Brighton on 42% form for them right now. Just 1 win in the last 5. Up against the Roma side, looking A-OK. Hot to trot, in fact. Unbeaten in the last 6 matches. 92% form for them heading into this one. The reverse fixture in Rome was a 4-0 win for Roma. That was over the Stadio Olimpico. Of course, Brighton on the back of the 1-0 win over Forest. Of course, Roma on the back of that 2-2 draw against Fiorentina. The odds right here right now is 5-4 on. As your Brighton 3-1 is the draw. 3-1 is also your away win. Brighton have got to go for this one if they're going to go through to the next stages, which of course will open up some opportunities for Roma. I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw. I'm going to go with a bit of a wild one here. They might get a couple of goal lead and again go for for the third, and then Roma will pick them apart and then take the point, take the win, or take the advantage into the next stage. And then wrap it up. It is Liverpool. It's Sparta Prague. Of course, Liverpool looking to cruise their way through to the quarterfinal stages. This one's over at Anfield. They have played each other a few times there. I just lost the plot. They played each other 3 times since 2011. 2 wins to Liverpool, nothing for Sparta Prague. 1 draw so far. Of course, Liverpool 90% form for them right now, unbeaten the last 8 matches. Up against Sparta Prague side with winless in the last 3, 58% form for them heading into this one. Of course, Liverpool with the big 5-1 win, their biggest, scoring 6 goals in total, 2 goals a game on average. Sparta Prague yet to get a win, of course, scoring just the 1 goal, 0.33 goals a game on average. Of course, the reverse fixture was a 5-1 win for Liverpool in Prague. Last time they played over in Anfield was way back in February 2011. It was a 1-0 win for Liverpool as well. Liverpool on the back of that draw against Manchester City. Sparta Prague on the back of that 4-0 win over Victoria, on the back of a 4-0 loss against Victoria Pinson in the top flight. The odds right here right now, 10-3 is your Liverpool, 10-3 on, 5-1 the draw, 7-1 is your long shots. Liverpool will win this one, of course. Let's go with a 3-0 win, taking it easy, cruising, easy street, and we're even going to play the booster on that one. That's, of course, my picks, guys. Make sure you get your own picks in as well. Fill out the other blanks to give yourself a big old boost. But that, my friends, is all I've got for you. Subscribe, smash your like, and of course, next time you see me here for this, it will be in the quarterfinals, first legs. Who will, of course, have the upper hand? We'll take a look at it, all of it, when we return. But until then, we're done.